So the film begins with sharpshooter Drasa, who had been waiting for her prey for quite some time. And as soon as her target appeared, she killed him with a single bullet, and later with the bullet she had taken down her target, she keeps the bullet shell with her, and from there the scene shifts towards Livaye, revealing that she is also a sharpshooter and has also been an army soldier. At this time, Miss Bartho calls her to a facility where she had gone for a secret mission. While checking Livaye's report in front of Livaye, she appeared quite impressed with Livaye because Livaye had, for more than Toso, her own. She had achieved with a single shoot, meaning she had killed over 200 people. With the help of her sniper, her aim was very good. Now she talks to Bhaulivahi and hires her for a secret mission. On the other hand, we are shown Drasa again, who in Russia, near her data, has come close. Drasa is a bounty hunter who works to kill others for money, but later she feels quite remorse for her actions. Every year she used to bring the bullet shells to her dad, with which she had killed her targets, so that her sorrow would ease a bit. But now her dad was tired of all these things. He was tired of his life where there was no one, he says to his daughter Drasa. I have decided that if by next year 14 I am not dead, then I will take my own life, even though you may or may not be with me wherever you are. Once tell me to say a sweet goodbye. Hearing this, Drasa also becomes sad and goes back. Meanwhile, it is shown here that Livaye was brought by the helicopter's head to the border of Russia and the US, where she had to stay for a year, cutting off contact with the outside world, getting off the helicopter at the site. She makes a 3-day journey to reach her destination, and on the way, her senior approaches her again, whose duty had now ended and she was getting a chance to go back to her home after a year. Senior Ivy Samaikar was very happy. He says that you are the first person I am talking to in a year. Anyway, now he starts explaining the rules here to Livaye. He says, you have to place Dayoti above this tower, that this tower is ours, representing the US, and across this river the west over is Russia's. Understand that these are the borders of the US and Russia. You have to keep watch here for a year without talking to anyone. Your main duty here will be to reload bullets into the machine guns after a short time if any tracking device gets damaged. Then you have to fix it. And if any kind of Soviet presence comes from below, then you have to run away from here very quickly. So quickly. To cross a 4-kilometer path in a single breath, amazed Livaye asks, why are you saying all this? Then the senior tells, my senior had given me this instruction. His senior gave him this instruction, and I am giving you the same instructions. Besides, he didn't tell us anything. Now Livaye asks him one more question. Yes, why is such high security maintained here? Hearing this, Fosilia rises and throws a bomb upward. As soon as it detonates below, very strange and poor noises are heard, as if they are some dangerous creatures. Senior says, the place between East and West Tower is. It is called the Gorge. No one goes here, and believe me, it's as if some dangerous creatures live inside it. It is our job to prevent these creatures from reaching the upper world. If these creatures come up, you have to eliminate them with the machine guns. East and West Towers is the only job. After explaining everything, this senior leaves from here. It was shown that a helicopter had come to take him, which had asked the senior for some information about working here and then took him away from here. But not too far, just a little ahead, as seen by Livaye's eyes on 2 lands. They have killed this senior and he went to the gorge, which clearly meant that here whoever was on duty did not return to their homes, and people were also not told about this. Livaye also will not escape from here carefully, and that innocent person also does not know anything about this. Anyway, the scene cuts and shows us Livaye's next life. She had started her work, reloaded the finished bullets into the machine gun, reloads, then checked some systems, and after that fixed the tracking device. After this, she gives all the details to her headquarters and starts searching for the missing items here. Days went by like this. One day, she received a call from the West Tower to run a machine. She thought, let's check it from a distance. When she looked ahead, there was a girl whom we know is Drasa. She too has been assigned a job on the West Tower like Livaye, to guard the border and to defeat the monsters coming from the guards below. These two were quite far from each other but still could contact each other. But over the months, thinking the same, frustrated, what are these two? Whether she should contact him or not. One day, it is shown that Droz was sitting to celebrate her birthday. Vasya wasn't finding anything exciting, so she fired a bullet and wrote her direction a tract on a board asking for his name. Then Levi told her that revealing his name is not allowed here. Trasta found it a bit strange and wrote on the board, telling Levi that today is her birthday, and I will do whatever I want. I'm going to start dancing now. Just watch me, and tell me, what is your favorite move? Poor Levi didn't know how to dance. When she mentioned this, Trasta didn't ask what comes next. Levi replied, I only know shooting, and Prasa didn't decide to test that. She went to her room and placed a bottle, after which Levi also fired 4 bullets in a single shot. He was revealed as a skilled sniper, shocking Trasta with many abilities. She kept a bottle in Levi's room. She broke the bottle and then, to see Levi's reaction, as soon as she looked at Levi's tower, she regained consciousness. Because there were strange creatures climbing up the tower. She didn't write a second and shouting, Dara Dara shoot, she started to kill those creatures. Levi also didn't understand what Drosa was doing when he saw the creatures approaching from below. Then Foran also took his position and firing bullets continuously killed all the creatures coming from above. In this, Drosa also supported him a lot. Drosa, who was looking at Levi's tower, didn't see her own tower or the one on his tower, and right next to him came a monster. Before it could attack Drosa, Levi shot it from behind at the right moment, killing it. Completing the mission, morning arrived. And Drosa told Levi that this was the worst day of her life. Levi laughed, and both of them got back to their work. As many machine gun bullets they had used, these people started refilling them again. Days kept passing, and it was shown that a lot of time had passed. During this time, the friendship between Drosa and Levi had grown significantly. They were far apart, but they spent much time together. They played chess with each other, entertained each other by playing drums, and talked to each other. Before they knew it, Valentine's Day arrived. When Drosa's dad had decided to commit suicide, this day was very tumultuous and miserable for Drosa, and she wrote a message to Levi saying that this day was very difficult for her. I wish someone was with me on this day. Then what? Levi starts his preparations. He made a gadget from those small things he had. Drosa decided to go to the West Tower by throwing a rope over a small rocket. Levi wrote about having dinner together today, making Drosa very happy. And now Levi set off on his journey over the rope. Up to halfway, he fell due to gravity, but the journey ahead made him hang and he barely managed to jump, but finally it was fine. Now, Drasa had it. On the other side, Drasa was standing by the floors to welcome him, but at this time, Levi's condition was quite bad. After 2 hours of hard work, he arrived to freshen up, then wanted to ensure they both had dinner together. While having dinner, Drasa finally explains why today was so difficult for her. They must have subscribed already, so she was very sad. Drasa's focus was on Patakan for Levi, and he starts telling his background story that his dad and grandpa were all soldiers, while these people talk. They start dancing and spend quite some time together. Levi was spending the night here, and upon morning, to go back, he hung from his stars, but by mistake, this star collided with his towel-wearing mind. And because of the bomb blast, the wire broke, and Levi went directly and fell into the deep gorge. To save Levi's life, Drasa also jumps with some parachutes. Armed with guns, they jumped into the water-filled gorge. Inside, a strange yellow light shone, revealing creepy and bizarre things everywhere. At that moment, Levi was hanging upside down from a tree, and above him, a large creature with many paws comes to attack, which Levi shoots and kills it with his gun. The branch of the tree also breaks, on which he was hanging. He comes down and falls on another creature. When the creature falls on him, it starts to lose its mind and its teeth pierce through Levi's chest in a monstrous way. Before this creature could completely absorb Levi inside, Drasa arrives here at the right time by shooting the creature's tentacles. They saved Levi's life before people here could relax. Some strange creatures, like weird horse-like creatures riding strange creatures, come to attack them. The creature was not in its original form. It seemed as if all these creatures were hybrids of 2 or 3 things.